What's good, y'all? What was I about to say? Oh, I'm about to make this video, and then I guess I'm finna go clean the house or something. But anyway, today we're gonna be talking about drug addictions. Now, if you are a person with a drug addiction, I can't say like, yo, like you're gonna get over this in like a week or a day. To be honest, it all depends on your discipline. I don't really know like how that is for real. It's normal to have slip ups. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's normal to have a relapse. But yeah, drug addictions. Now this video originally came from my addiction to Ace Taminophene. I think that's how I say it. It's like the shit that they use for Tylenol. That's originally where it came from. Well, I have like addiction to other things. Like I only started using Ace Taminophene because one, is like that's exactly what's in the house, and two, it's like it does good for me. But whatever pill I was using, because my finger was throbbing, that's the pill that's like top tier. Like if I was to find that shit again, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I might be triggered because I ain't gonna lie, like that shit was strong as hell. God dang, I got a whole lot of gas and shit. But I don't know, bro. It seems like I got a burp or something. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I was addicted to like Ace Taminophene, and it wasn't even that. Like, let's call it, like sometimes I still have urges to smoke weed. I ain't gonna lie, but the weed, uh, actually I don't know. I think about smoking weed almost every day. Even though I didn't even smoke that much last time. Like when I originally did smoke it, I didn't even smoke that much. Like I don't know, bro. Like my childhood is just kind of strange. Like I was just doing shit. Like I smoked like Black and Miles at like 12. Finally smoked weed at like 13, uh, or 13 or 14. I think it was originally 13. Yeah. Then smoked again at like what? Uh, Sophomore year, 2022. After that, I ain't smoke again 'cause I had a horrible experience. But I was always doing shit. Like I remember, like in middle school, I was trying to, what's called, just find shit. I think originally I was just smoking like out of foil, like bro, like I was just doing shit. And it was just because like I didn't I didn't enjoy my life, so it was just like I just had nothing to do but just try to get myself up out of here. And that's exactly like where my drug addiction came from. I was just trying to find shit just so I could leave up out of here. This shit is crazy to me, but yeah, I just want y'all to know that having a drug addiction, like you might not get off of it so easy. Like niggas would get mad at you, like your own friends get mad at you when they hear that you relapse. It's unfortunate, I ain't gonna lie, but it's like you're human. Like shit ain't just gonna come like in a snap. Like it just is what it is. Like sometimes you might feel like you might need this shit. You might know that you don't need this shit, but you're gonna convince yourself that you do, just so you can have a reason to do this shit. Which sometimes that's why niggas go to rehab, because niggas might need the shit. Niggas might need somebody in their ear telling them, or trying to get their life together. And even when they do go to rehab, they still do it. It just all depends on how bad do you want this. How bad do you want to change your life? You don't need this shit. This shit, the region, bro. Originally, you could have just took this shit just so you could enhance your life. I originally took this shit because I needed to, but then, well, the pills and shit, I originally took that because I needed to, but then it progressed into something like, oh yeah, like I wanted to die, or I wanted to get through school easy without caring. You know, that's originally why I took this shit. So something in your life is going on to where you feel like you gotta enhance your life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you feel like your life is boring, you need to go actively do something without these drugs. Niggas be smoking weed because their life is not enjoyable. Exactly like those people, like they ask you like what do you do for fun, and like all they say like they do is like smoke and drink. Like those are people that you can see like yo, like they don't really do anything. Like they really be bored for real. And already I could feel like they already have like some type of trauma, but it's being suppressed by what they are doing. So it's just like it's just their type shit. But if you feel like you are addicted to drugs just because like your life is boring, like you feel like you ain't got nothing to do, then at that point you need to go find some new hobbies. Nigga, go outside or something. Like go ride a bike. You know, it's more to this world than just doing drugs and being happy, or what's called just thinking slow. You know, it's just more than that. Life is here for you to experience it, not be suppressed and compressed on so many things. You know, you shouldn't be compressed on a drug, and really like you are in this open space and you can experience anything that you want in this world. You don't need the drugs, bro. And if you are addicted to drugs just because, I don't know, like there's many instances. I can only relate to the instance of being bored or some shit, or needing to enhance my life, or needed to get through my life. But I would say you don't need to depend on drugs for that shit, bro. Like you should just go through life without the drugs. I ain't your dad, so I mean, like I can't tell you like what you should and should not be doing. But at the end of the day, you gotta want this shit for yourself. You shouldn't have to depend on no what's called no lean. You shouldn't have to depend on no perks, no Adderall, none of that, bro. You gotta want this shit for yourself. You shouldn't be trying to compress yourself just so, or you shouldn't have to use these things just so you can function in your own life, bro. What was happening when you was like a child and you didn't have this shit? You was just being a child, bro. You didn't always need this, but now you feel like you need it just because what? You took it like once or twice or some shit, and now it just became like a whole habit. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't much like I could really talk about drug addiction for, cause it's just like you just gotta want this shit better for yourself. You gotta notice like your patterns. What triggers you to take these drugs? Is it like, oh yeah, like you notice you're being bored, like you just been sitting on your bed all day on your phone, and like you just get like an urge to say like, yo, I should go smoke. You know, oh, I should go take some pills. Oh, I should go drink lean. Oh, I should go what's it called, pour me up some tequila or some shit. I don't know what y'all do, so it's just like I can't really say, but yeah, if you gotta notice that pattern. If that's how you get triggered, bro, start doing something. You know, you gonna have to start ignoring. You gotta ignore the thoughts. You gotta start putting some new habits in your life. Start doing positive self affirmations. You know, it's not gonna happen like as a blink of an eye, but at least you're attempting. Some people don't even want to attempt. They're just so stuck in like this trap mindset. It's like they're just in this deep dark hole that they just can't find themselves getting out of, and yet they're just like in a spiraling depression and dependence on artificial substance. So it's just like they just feel like they need this just to get through life. In reality, they don't. Some people use drugs just so they can cope with their traumas, and you don't even need that shit. It's just like you gotta conquer your traumas head on. You gotta conquer this drug addiction, bro. Niggas, like, bro, people is so into their drug addiction that they just accept this shit as reality. Like, they just see it like, they just be like, this is what it is, I guess. And they just keep doing drugs and just until one day they overdose, until one day they die. This shit, like, this shit is low-key unfortunate. Like, shit does happen like that, though. So, for that case, bro, all I can say is take up your drug addiction head on. You know, it ain't gonna be easy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still going through it. I remember one of these days, was I ever withdrawing? I don't think I ever had to withdraw from shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I don't like smoking weed no more. That shit is burnt out to me. Although sometimes I would think about it, which I don't know why. Cause ain't shit about it. Like ain't shit happened. Originally I smoked weed just so I could find some spirits or some type shit, or get on some spiritual time, and that shit even happened. I was sitting there tweaking because I thought I got laced or something. Which the story, I think I put the story in one of my videos. I don't really know. I might have to make a new story time. But I was sitting there thinking I got laced, and I was there twitching and I almost fell into this glass table because I was so damn high. I feel like something was in the weed. Now I feel like I gotta smoke weed every time. And it hasn't been like what? It's been like a year since I smoked. So it's just like, I don't feel like I need that shit for real. I feel like some substances, like chemicals, still in my body to want me to smoke it or some shit. But in the end, bro, I don't feel like there's nothing for me in weed. Like, this shit is just weed, bro. But you gotta conquer that shit, bro. I'm telling you. I was finna say some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I was gonna say one of these days though, I was fiending for pills. I ain't gonna lie. When I mentioned in my song, like I have bug bites. What do you do with bug bites? You scratch yourself. So it's just like when I was thinking about taking those pills, bro, I was literally dead ass like scratching scabs off my body, just so like I could keep myself from taking pills. It's like a weird thing though. It's like I don't know. Like I've been driven to insanity through all experiences that I've experienced. I feel like I've been driven into insanity, but at the same time, I feel like I'm getting out of insanity at the same time. It depends. You know, it's a mindset thing. I don't know, but just to keep myself from taking these pills, though, I started scratching myself, and it's like you could real deal like start seeing blood type shit, just cause I was scratching scabs off my body, just so I could stop taking this shit. It's a real deal addiction. What the hell is on me? As for like syrup wise, like cough syrup or whatever, I ain't really had like a too big addiction for that shit. I mean, like if I found the shit in the house, bro, I think like one time I poured it and like I got Taco Bell, whatever, and had like a big ass bottle, not cup of Coke, and I just like poured it, some of them in there. I don't know how much I poured. I know niggas like they like pour fours, and I don't really know too much about this shit. I just poured however much I needed, but I didn't want to make it too obvious to my mom, so I only poured like so much. And I liked this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I liked how it tasted, but at the same time, I couldn't really see myself getting addicted to that. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm addicted to now though is pills. And I sometimes have weed urges, but I don't feel like I need to smoke that shit. So it's mostly pills though. But we gonna get through this shit together. I don't feel like I should ever like have to relapse anymore. The last time I took pills was like what? When's the last time I took pills? Last year, 2022. Unless if I took some in wait. Nah, I don't think I took some in 2023. I don't think. I think I only took some in 2022 because I was trying to overdose type shit, just so like I could leave this relationship I was in, and I felt like I was some type of sacrifice for people. I don't know. I had like a weird mindset then. Like I feel like I needed to be a sacrifice, and I just felt like I was trapped. I didn't really enjoy my life. That's why I started depending on these pills just so I can leave. Try to take like 5 at a time just so something could happen. No, nothing happened, bro. I don't think like I even took enough. But I tried to take enough just so my mom didn't see how many I took just in case I woke up. But you gotta conquer this drug addiction, bro. We're gonna get through this shit together. I'm telling you, bro. One day you won't have to depend on this shit no more. As of right now, I don't have to depend on this shit. Sometimes the urges still come, you know, but we won't have to depend on this shit for any longer. I tell you not. We're gonna be alright though. For sure. But hey, keep enjoying this experience, bro. I'm telling you, everything gets better.